Hi, I'm Vince Graves, Technical Advisor at Sega. Today we're going to go through the 5 tasks in the Quick Start Guide for the Snack Mart SM22 vending machine. The first thing we want to discuss is placement for your vending machine. You want to make sure that you are in a convenient place for people. These machines are only meant to be indoors in a climate-controlled area. You need to be at least 6 inches away from the wall for proper ventilation. You're going to need one grounded plug to plug your machine in. Another thing you need to do is make sure once your machine is placed is to level it. You need to level it side to side as well as front to back. If your machine is not level, you can get shims at any local hardware store to lift up one of the sides. You also want to be sure that you remove all of the packing, the tape, all of the things that come in the carton that hold the machine together. A lot of the moving parts are going to be taped down, so we have to make sure we untape those before we load anything. The second thing we're going to discuss is how to set your pricing. This machine comes preset from the factory with all of the prices set at $1. If $1 is the price that you want, you can leave it at that and move on to the next step. If you want to change your pricing, you need to open the machine, press the menu button on your control board, select item number 1. That puts us in the price program. Once you're in the pricing program, you have 3 options. You can press number 1 to price all of your items. You can press number 2 to price the entire row all the same price. Or press number 3 and price individual selections. Just a quick tip, if most of your prices are all the same and you only have a few that are different, go ahead and price the whole machine the same price, and then you can go back through and either price by selection or price by row to just change a few items. Next, we're going to discuss loading your machine. Remember, proper loading is going to help you with customer satisfaction and increase sales. 98% of the vending problems that we see are caused by improper loading. We have our vertical drop system here for our beverages. You want to make sure when you're loading these that you put the correct product in the correct lane. Some lanes are pre-set up as can lanes, and some are set up as bottle lanes. There's a separate video on the website as well as detailed instructions for each product for how to do the setup on your beverages. Up top, when we load our snacks, we can easily set our trays to the load position by pushing down on the white plastic on the side, lifting the tray and rolling it forward until it hits the back wheels and comes down. Once it's down, we can load our products. We'll load some chips. Make sure that they are placed between the coils with the product resting both corners on the bottom of the tray. Make sure when you're loading your products, you don't have something that's too wide for the tray that binds, too thick so it won't come out of the coils, or if the product is too small, it'll fall right out of the coils. If your product needs any help to get off the end of the tray, we do have product pushers available that simply snap on to the end of the coil to help guide the product into the delivery chute. Once these products have been loaded, we can lift up on the tray, return it back to the sales position, and it will fall into place. These coils come preset from the factory, but if you have any specialty items or want to change them, you can call customer care at Sega and order different coils. The next thing we want to discuss is how to prime your changer. One of the most important things in priming your changer is to know that without proper priming, your control board will not know how much changes in the machine. It will then not take any dollar bills because it doesn't think it has any change to make for the selection. Your changer is located here. To properly prime your changer, you have to go into your service menu, press your button again, and then on your keypad, we'll press number 3, and it'll take us to the quantity tube feature. Once you're here, you enter your change through the front of the machine like you're making a purchase. I'll load some quarters. As you drop them in, they'll pass through the discriminator, be placed in the correct tube, and your control board is keeping account. So when you're done, it will know exactly how much change it has in the machine. This feature does not time out, so make sure when you're done priming, you exit out. As we see in the changer, the quarters have been deposited into the quarter tube. We recommend for priming putting at least one roll of each coin through the front of your changer to start with. The last thing in the quick start guide, and possibly the most important, how to retrieve your money. We do not recommend that you take any change out of the changer, as this will be used to make change for dollar bills. The overflow of change will be deposited here in the coin tray. And you can empty this change, replace the tray, and your bills are located here in the bill storage container. Simply open this door and they will be behind the spring-loaded bar. And that is how you retrieve your funds. Don't forget that all this information is located inside your owner's manual. And don't forget to consult the videos on the website.